The icy liquid soaks my hair and plain dress, stinging as it seeps into my wounds. I instinctively step back and brace my hands against the remains of the champagne tower behind me. Shards of glass pierce my palms, and blood runs between my fingers. Vivienne watches me struggle in humiliation, twisted pleasure flashing through her eyes, but she pretends to be frightened.
James, stop! Serena's hands are bleeding.
Her so-called plea only pours oil on the fire. James's eyes turn colder.
A woman this ungrateful deserves no mercy. Today, she won't walk out of this hall with dignity.
He turns and signals for security to drag me out on the spot.
Where are the guards? Throw her out!
A woman like that should have been swept out long ago.
Exactly. Keeping her here is embarrassing enough.
The guests burst into laughter, their mocking stares cutting into me like knives. Soaked from head to toe, my hands dripping blood. I remember a scene from 5 years ago. Back then, James Lockwood had failed at his startup and was buried in debt. I secretly used my privileges as the Sinclair heir to inject capital behind my family's back, saving him from prison. He held me and swore that if he ever betrayed me, heaven would strike him down. But now he stands in the clouds, trampling me under his feet for the sake of his secretary. Seeing me standing there, refusing to fall, James loses all patience. He throws the divorce agreement at me, his spit almost hitting my face.
Serena, you have two choices. Apologize in public and admit you attacked her on purpose, or sign and get out with nothing. I want to see where you can go with—
My palms are torn and bloody. Above me is James's cold stare beside him. Vivienne clings to his arm and laughs like a blooming flower. The guests who once called me Mrs. Lockwood now watch me as if I am entertainment. James pushes the agreement closer.
5 years ago, you had nothing when you married into this family. 5 years later, you only deserve to leave with nothing.
He has completely forgotten who was penniless and nearly went to prison 5 years ago. Vivienne reaches out with a hand wearing a huge diamond ring and strokes his chest.
Serena, an ordinary woman with no background like you, should be grateful you enjoyed 5 years as Mrs. Lockwood. Sign it already. Don't delay the billion-dollar partnership.
Exactly. Miss Vivienne is so generous. After being bullied like this, she's still speaking for you. If it were me, I'd make you pay for that 9-tier champagne tower.
Serena, accept your fate. After offending the daughter of Laurent Group, who in Paris would still take you in?
I look at these two clowns and suddenly laugh. I laugh at my own stupidity for hiding my edge for 5 years. I laugh at myself for entrusting my life to an ungrateful wolf.
What are you laughing at? Are you insane? Sign it and get out of my sight.
I pick up the pen with my blood-covered hand and sign my name heavily on the last page of the divorce agreement. Serena Sinclair. The moment I finish signing, I don't cry or make a scene. Calmly, I use my uninjured left hand to reach into the inner pocket of my dress and take out a black backup phone. This phone is the only private line I kept 5 years ago when I locked away Sinclair Group's official seal. It has not been turned on once in 5 years. James and Vivienne look at the old phone in my hand with contempt.
Serena, you can't even afford a new phone? How embarrassing for James.
Under their disdainful stares, I press the power button and dial the private number I have remembered for 5 years. The call connects after one ring. On the other end comes Gabriel Sterling's low, restrained voice, trembling slightly. For 5 years, he has been waiting for this call. I close my eyes and speak coldly. Come get me. After hanging up, I hold onto a chair and straighten my spine inch by inch through the pain. Something in my eyes makes James panic for no reason, as if something precious is slipping away for good. But Vivienne immediately pulls him back.
James, look at her. Who is she pretending to call? Who would come pick up someone like her?
James forces down his unease and spits viciously.
What are you acting proud for? Without the Lockwood family, you can't even pay rent.
A cold curve lifts at the corner of my mouth. James, remember what you said today. I hope you never regret it.
He throws his head back and laughs.
The one thing I, James Lockwood, will never regret in this life is dumping a burden like you. Without you, Lockwood Group will only soar higher.
The surrounding guests laugh along with him, their mockery almost lifting the roof off the hall, but they have no idea that less than a kilometer from the Lockwood Villa, dozens of top-tier custom black luxury cars have switched on their headlights at the same time. Their engines rip through the night. A full convoy representing the highest power in the business world is gathering toward the Lockwood Villa like security drags me roughly through the banquet hall. The people around us step aside as if avoiding a plague, as if I carry something filthy. Some laugh, some take photos, and some whisper to the people beside them with wine glasses in hand. their eyes full of contempt. I hear someone say that daring to compete with the daughter of Laurent Group is truly shameless. The voice is not loud, but every word lands clearly in my ears. The instant I am shoved out the front door, Vivienne waves over her assistant and bends down to say a few words. The assistant nods and quickly disappears through a side door. I don't catch what she says, but I soon find out. I am pushed down the steps outside the banquet hall. My knees hit the marble floor, adding new wounds before the old ones can heal. I brace myself against the ground and am about to stand when several thuggish men suddenly rush out from the dark corner. Floral shirts, gold chains, cigarettes in their mouths, and the stench of cheap cologne mixed with sweat. They surround me with their phones raised, shoving the cameras in my face.
Well, Mrs. Lockwood, no, ex-Mrs. Lockwood, you're pretty hot. Come on, give us a smile. Let us take a few shots and post them online. Netizens love this kind of thing.
I look up at the camera and do not dodge.
Film me. Try it. Let's see what's harder. Your phone or your bones?
The bald leader freezes, probably not expecting a woman who was thrown out in public to say something like that. He looks back at Vivienne at the top of the steps. Vivienne gives a small nod, signaling that he can do whatever he wants. The bald man immediately finds his courage and reaches for my hair. The moment his hand stretches out, a black shadow sweeps in from the side, fast as wind. The next second, the bald man is sent flying. His phone slips from his hand and smashes onto the steps, the screen cracking like a spiderweb. He crashes into the shrubs and cannot get up for a long time. Gabriel Sterling stands in front of me, his fists clenched so hard the veins stand out. Dealing with the rest takes him almost no effort. 3 punches, 2 kicks, and their screams rise one after another. The last one clutches his stomach, drops to his knees and crawls away. Gabriel turns around, his eyes holding 5 years of suppressed fire. He pulls off his suit jacket and wraps it around me, then bends close to my ear and says softly,
Miss Sinclair, I'm late. The convoy has sealed the outer perimeter. Everyone is standing by.
I shake my head and signal for him not to move. It isn't time yet. At the top of the steps, James finally comes back to himself. With an arm around Vivienne's waist, he looks down at Gabriel and curls his mouth in a sneer.
Serena, so this is the man you found. No wonder you're so bold today. You already had a backup plan. No wonder you signed the agreement so easily.
Vivienne instantly adds fuel to the fire.
James, look how close they're standing. Maybe they've been together behind your back for ages.
Enough. Serena, I don't care what your relationship with this man is. From now on, all your supplementary cards are frozen and your access to the villa is canceled. You have 10 minutes to take your lover and get out of my sight. If I still see you after 10 minutes, don't blame me for forgetting old times.
Gabriel's knuckles turn white. I raise my hand and press his arm, then smile at James. That smile is calm and contemptuous. Nothing like the love I once gave him, and James's expression visibly stiffens for a second. But Vivienne immediately tightens her hold on him, and he quickly returns to his lofty pose, looking at me as if laughing.
Who would want you once you leave me?
James turns and returns to the banquet hall, with the guests surging in behind him like a tide. Some pat his shoulder and say Mr. Lockwood did the right thing. Some shake their heads in my direction and sigh. Others point at me in front of livestream cameras.
Look, a 10-minute countdown.
What, Mrs. Lockard? Just an old woman living off a man.
What was she even thinking? Mr. Lockard is young and successful, and Miss Vivienne is worth billions.
Before he can finish, Vivienne's assistant returns from the side door, carrying an orange sanitation worker uniform. Vivienne pinches the corner and throws it at my feet as if tossing garbage.
Serena, don't say I didn't give you a way out. Put this on and sweep the streets. At least you'll earn enough to eat.